Hello, everybody. It's Stephanie Graham's Sewpreneur.com. I have gone by the Memory Bear Business Coach for years. I still have that title. So we are ending quarter one. I've reached some of the milestones that I set up for myself. Now, remember, I've talked about planning your entire year, your business, in 4 weeks. So plan your whole year in 4 weeks. And those 4 weeks would be week one would be quarter one, week two would be quarter two, week three would be quarter three. I do have that planner in my Amazon page. But if you go to sewpreneur.com, I have a free newsletter. And I think I have a link to my Amazon page in my Etsy shop, things like that, resources for sewing entrepreneurs. Thus, that's why we call us a sewpreneur. So quarter one, we're just about done with that. Right now it's March 16th, 2023. And so for me personally, some of the milestones that I had set was to remove my first book off of Etsy. And yes, I did sell copies. I have really good reviews on that. So I removed that from my Etsy shop, and I am making a volume 2 of that, and it should be done by the 1st of April. So that's quarter two. So that's definitely a milestone. Then in quarter two, you will see my classes come back. I did remove my classes from online just to update the information and do a little bit of recording. I changed my recording area a little bit. We will have more homework available for those classes. So if you're at sewpreneur.com and you sign up for the newsletter, I will let you know when the book is re-released, when the classes start. My one-on-one coaching is coming back because I had taken that away for a little bit just to clear my mind. I needed to really focus the first quarter on updating my classes and my book. So that's some serious milestones for me. I took some orders in between that, so I did stay busy. Plus, I work full time. I have a grandson, and my daughter and son-in-law and family and all of that. So I've been in the trenches just like you. So today's tip is add a product that does not require you to be behind your sewing machine. So one thing I talk about with my students is if you are making your money by physically using your sewing machine, that money will eventually stop if your sewing machine has to stop. Meaning, if you have a vacation or you get ill or you just need a break and you're tired, if your sewing machine's not on and running, you're not making money. And that's a lot of stress to put on yourself. I've been there, I've done that. It just doesn't work. So you need to have a product that does not require you to be sitting down with your sewing machine or your Cricut or your embroidery machine. Think about a product, even something small, that you can put in your shop and offer for sale if it's something that makes sense for your business. Okay, so let's see, maybe you make baby bibs and you offer personalization. What can you offer that goes along with that or makes sense with maybe a baby bib? Could it be a pre-made bonnet, pre-made baby socks, something that you can buy in bulk or wholesale, I should say, and just have it for sale. That way you don't have to be behind that machine all the time. Take some of that pressure off yourself, right? Like, personal story, before I really got into the business part, I knew that if I was not behind that sewing machine making something for my shop, and I'm talking, this is years ago when I owned a primitive shop. If I was not constantly making something, I knew I was not going to make money because the money would stop. If I stopped sewing, the money stopped coming in. And that was a lot of pressure. At that point in time, I was raising all four of my children. I was homeschooling. I was running my primitive store, and I was taking virtual assistant work as a publicist, like an online business manager. That's kind of what they're called nowadays. But in mid 2000s, it was just a virtual assistant that had a specialty. So, anyways, I don't want to go on to that topic, but I just knew if the sewing machine wasn't going, the money was going to end because the product line was going to end for my shop. So today, if you're focused on Keepsakes, what is something that you can add to your shop that does not require you to be physically touching it and creating it? Or if you do physically make it, that you can make a lot of quickly so you can have it in your inventory. That way it's in your shop all year. Like it's an evergreen product. So kind of think about that. What is the word I'm looking for? Like it goes hand in hand. It's a complementary product that doesn't require you to constantly sit down and make it brand new, custom, or anything like that. So if you need some help with that, let me know. You can send me a private message. It's easier for you to just contact me at sewpreneur.com and use my contact page. That way I actually see it. Like I always say, I feel so bad if somebody tries to contact me through social media. I don't always get notifications that I have a message. So, and a lot of my messages are just weird stuff anyway. So I don't really mess with that. But, you can always reach out and ask. If you need some ideas, again, if it requires you to be physically touching it and making it like custom made, eventually that's going to be a lot for you to do, and you may not feel like you can take a break or a vacation. So I hope that helped. Be sure to join the newsletter, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.